back to Little Grey Box. It's Phoebe here with Matt behind the camera, and on this channel we share with you all our experiences and tips to help you travel well. And in today's episode we are in New Zealand in the beautiful North Island, checking out the Bay of Plenty. Is situated around a bight of the same name. Now it stretches around 260 kilometers from the Coromandel Peninsula in the west to Cape Runaway in the east, and in between that you have got 125 kilometers of beautiful beaches to explore. Now some of these were the landing site for migrational canoes that brought Maori settlers to New Zealand a very long time ago. Today, Matt and I are starting our adventure right here in Waihi Beach. It is at the very western tip of the Bay of Plenty, and it is beautiful. We've got some great weather, blue skies, and the water behind me looks lovely. Now, Waihi Beach is a very welcoming, small beachside community. We've got a very safe surf beach behind me. You could just walk along here all day and be very, very happy with yourself. Let's go take a look around. Darling, no matter what it takes, we'll make it through. One really great thing to do in the area is the Arakawa Bay Walk. This is something I really wanted to do, but I've double checked the drive times just now and it looks like there's been a road closure that's going to add around about an hour onto our drive time to our next destination. So Matt and I have to leave early. We also don't get to check out the town. I'm a little bit devastated. I was really looking forward to it, but in order to do what we want to do this afternoon, we've got to get going. But if you come here, you have to do both of those things. Spend some time in the town and do the Bay Walk. I am sure you won't regret it. Tag me on your photos on Instagram if you do it. I double checked the maps and the road closure had disappeared, so just to be sure we weren't about to make a really big mistake, we popped into the info center and the ladies there said, I'm pretty sure you are good to go. So we went next door to a place called Rabbit Moon, grabbed a couple of takeaway coffees, and I am going to tell you right now that is the best coffee I've had in New Zealand so far. So we have driven about 26 minutes or so from Waihi Beach right here to the coastal Bay of Plenty's only winery. This is Leveret Estate. A delicate bouquet. I'm detecting cedar on the nose. I don't usually love a sparkling. That is crisp and fresh and all things yummy. It's generous. That's really good. Dandelion and kitten musk. Thank you. I purchased the Gewürztraminer. We're very good friends with our neighbours and we have curry nights, and this pairs well with curry, I believe, as an expert. I was told that. We're staying in Tauranga for our 2 days here in Bay of Plenty. Meaning place of rest or anchorage in Maori, it is the perfect place to escape for a couple of days and do just that. Now for accommodation, we are staying at Trinity Wharf Hotel in room 126. Now into the room, and it opens up with plenty of space and lots of places to sit and a really big, comfortable bed. In the bathroom, we have a separate shower and an awesome spa bath, perfect for relaxing. A mini fridge, a big screen television, and some storage space. Then out here onto this amazing deck with the best views over the harbour. Perfect for relaxing with a glass of wine or two and enjoying the day as it comes to a close. Our first proper activity here in the Bay of Plenty is a glowworm kayak tour with Waimarino. Did I say that right? Waimarino! It sounds like a sheep, or the dog, Waimarana. Now this is an evening thing. It's going to be about 3 hours. We're going to jump in some sea kayaks and head out there to the glowworm grotto. I'm so excited. Let's go. As long as I'm with you. Before we set sail on our big adventure, we are having a nice little sundowner charcuterie situation. We've got some mulled wine, some orange juice, and then we're gonna set sail. Love knows how to get crazy, and the sky ain't always
storm, it don't matter cause it's me and you.
All up, we were on the water for around an hour and a half. It was pretty much pitch black. Josh talked us through everything he knew about glowworms and told us some really cool local stories from the Maori culture as well. So it was really cool to learn that. When we got back, we were starving. So we made our way to the Rising Tide. Now this place does awesome dumplings. It's a brewery as well, so there's some beer there that you can enjoy if you're into something on tap. We usually are, but we're a little bit tired. An amazing first day here in the Bay of Plenty, and we have barely scratched the surface. So we will see you in the morning for another jam-packed day full of activities here in New Zealand's North Island. Good morning, you guys. We have come for breakfast here to the General. Now this is part of the Dine on a Lime that they have going on in the region, where you can like take your own DIY foodie trail tour on a lime scooter, which I think is just amazing. So definitely check that out if you're coming here. There's some really great budget friendly bites on there too. But we have gone straight for breakfast. So I have got their avocado with a beautiful, looks like a dukkha crumb on top there, some beetroot hummus around the side. Yum. That's good. Located right along the beach here in Tauranga. It's pretty hard to miss Mauau, also known locally as the Mount. Now Matt and I are going to be doing the summit walk, which I'm told is a must do in the area, and the views up the top are going to be pretty spectacular. It's going to take us about an hour, maybe longer, to get up there, and we're going to cover roughly 1.2 to 1.8 kilometers, depending which tracks we end up taking. We'll figure that as we go. I'm a little intimidated. I'm a baby hiker, but you know, I've been trying to push myself out of my comfort zone, so this is perfect for me, and the weather is beautiful. So let's get up there, because I can't think of a better thing to do on this incredible Bay of Plenty day. Are amazing. Right from the start, we're not even at the top yet, and I've stopped so many times to take photos. I won't lie, the walk is challenging in terms of it's very vertical, steep, and lots of stairs, but we are taking it very slow, going at our own pace, stopping along the way for kind of photo and breath breaks. There are people running up and down it.
The machines.
Don't be intimidated. Don't be intimidated. Just go slow like us and you can get up there. It's a must do. Rising 232 meters from the sea, walking trails will bring you to the top of Mauau, an extinct volcano where you will be treated to 360-degree views spanning the entire length of the Bay of Plenty. It is a beautiful clear day today, and we can see right out to the Coromandel Peninsula and over here to Whakatane. I can see the entire shape of that bay light. At the start of this walk, I put Strava on my phone. I started our hike today. Strava is free. I recommend downloading it. It's a great way to track your activities like kayaking, hiking, running, whatever you're doing while you're traveling. Now Strava says it took us 33 minutes and 52 seconds to walk the 1.4 kilometers up here, which I think is really good, not too hard at all. But we've been able to do this kind of thing because we got our SIMs before we left home from Sims Direct. They arrived in the post. When we touched down on the tarmac in Auckland Airport, we just put those straight into our phones, dialed the number, and we were ready to go. So I've been able to use things like Strava, Google Maps, text my mom, update my story, reply to YouTube comments, all of that stuff our entire trip, and I have loved it. Highly recommend. Our 2 days here in the Bay of Plenty are part of a bigger road trip that we're doing over 3.5 weeks through the North and South Island. And we did this in our rental car. Now we have got our rental car through the guys at Go Rentals. They are fantastic. They have an amazing app. And we have driven out to Kaiate Falls, which is our next stop, our second hike of the day. Who am I? I'm a changed woman. Let's go. amazing. This is a highlight of our whole trip and our time here at Bay of Plenty for sure. Everything I read online when I was researching these falls, nothing made it out to be as amazing as it is. You come down those stairs and the spray and the wind hit you and you already know it's going to be awesome, and then you get down here, there's no bars, there's nothing in the way, just you and the waterfall and the power and the sound and the spray. It is it's soul nourishing. 10 out of 10 would recommend. You have to come here, you have to do this. For a very early dinner, because we skipped lunch in favour of ice cream, we have come here to Rice Baby. Now this place specialises in Vietnamese food. If you are familiar with Vietnamese food, you would know that it revolves around great street eats. So their menu is packed with really tasty things. You're seeing those traditional Vietnamese vermicelli type noodle salads, fried rice, banh mi, which looked amazing on their Instagram account. I was stalking it. And their interior in here is so cool. Everything is very, if you've been to Vietnam, you'll know it's very traditional with the plastic chairs, the plastic stools, you know, this kind of setup with all your cutlery, sriracha everywhere. It just looks amazing. This place has got the best vibe. We're the only ones in here and it's still banging. The food has come out and it looks spectacular. Now the whole menu is really flexible, lots of gluten-free options, and pretty much everything can be made vegan. Curries, noodles, entrees, everything, the works. Now the advice we got from our amazing server was 1 large plate, 2 small plates to share is more than enough. We were starving, we were going to be greedy, but you know what? It's come out and he was right, and the food looks amazing. Those wontons look and smell incredible. This fried rice is kind of covered in a curry sauce, I think. It looks so good, and Matt's got some turmeric maybe and coconut prawns, so let's dig in and start munching. Oh, that's really good. Spicy, lots of curry flavour, and let's try one of these wontons. Oh, Tauranga does good food. Good morning, you guys. We are leaving Tauranga today, saying goodbye to the Bay of Plenty and heading over to Rotorua. I was just going to sign this video off last night, but somebody on Instagram DM'd me, Jason Faircloth, and he was like, I used to live in Tauranga and you have to go to Eddie's in Elspeth. It's an awesome bakery, great coffee. So thank you so much for the recommendation and the DM. We're going there. We're gonna go there right now and see what they've got and spend as much money as we can on baked goods. Why not? Have some for the road. Let's go take a look. So I've gone for a raw hazelnut slice from Eddie's. Matt has gone with a pain au chocolat from Elspeth, and we've both gotten a little coffee for the road. So let's start with coffee. Ooh, good coffee, nice and strong, a good little sharp tang in there. And I'm gonna dig into this raw slice for breakfast. And with that, that brings this week's episode to a close. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you don't already, be sure to subscribe right now so you never miss a single episode, and say hello in the comments below. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you with a brand new episode next week. Love ya.